Ghana for a bit choose Obia. Owo nimdia edi bebu Ghana ama emrantia ni mabawa mugina ha munya adwuma nya no anya adwuma ye
Kennedy, where she knew the Asante Force Kennedy, Agyapong Force Kennedy, well Force Kennedy, Zima Force Kennedy, Agyapong Force Kennedy, Ayubu Force Kennedy, Enkra Force Kennedy, Mendebenta Force Kennedy, Pana Force Kennedy, Chokose Force Kennedy, Dagoma Force Kennedy, Kongoma Force Kennedy, Guruma Force Kennedy, Mampusi Force Kennedy, Basa Force Kennedy, Kanjaga Force Kennedy, Enfante Force Kennedy, Wasa Force Kennedy, Sergi Force Kennedy, Latte Force Kennedy, Kennedy Agyapong never Oceano, Dama never Oceano, Eyonwa, Eyonwa, Eyonwa. It's a one ebeya, one ebeya, one ebeya, one ebeya. Canadiana, Agyapong, it's a Canadiana, Agyapong. Kennedy Agyapong never Oceano. Doctor Force, Abrosi Force, Soldier Force, Boston Force, Migration Force, Water Force.
Mame Emma Akwaba Sronko, and San Frambra gets connected. Jumedie, so Mr. Jumedie, if you are then mre, nothing so Mimi Debiano, ye de Bawa Quemu, na ye chrow in Nema, Anasa Botayentira, it was said, come January 2026. Ye koko to aba wo ye delegate na se wutie mi anopeya wo de wo tamp ebe kwa kodi line mu na wato abadiama Kennedy Ohene Agyapong PhD na menche ho no ma memfa every the spiritual side also na no ma memfa ncha kese confirm Ohene ba PhD on the normal day e wo se anka ono na uhuno but due to 1 or 2 3 shadows bia I was say okodinti na I was say the general miankasa meba beje pomano na metwa mantle no eso oko Quran ni mu a Surah 28:26 watro assembly wo ho na eno na ende nwumrei megina so na menu mienu ahwe ensem ba ko mienu miensa bia wo Kennedy Ohene Agyapong na probo mu no when him say Ochi all the 276 constituencies across the length and breadth of the country, the Republic of Ghana. Enunti enche ubehuno ebimu ehuno to say German of fono ehuno ebi to say asfo no fono so ehuno. I mean eguso a ekoso techiman ene bronga hafo ne mpate mu say mo so munya krado say mu be hia Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. Nyame adomo a Sunday or the Nenimunyam and in the crew Nina Ebe PM Ewa Techiman, both north and south. Now minimsel be available Sunday biadie na or Techiman Hasi. Ain't o China na watching no sa kwine so. But mentwa nia Quran no e kind so say indeed the best one you can hire is the strong and the trustworthy. Or say indeed the best one you can hire. Oh, hire na kire say bibi enya wo dia nenso so uhianti na wakwakọ high what I say car yetumi high et say dan aha ye high dan et them It was it. You can hide is the strong and trustworthy. Etiminu mienu ye babe high Kennedy Ohene Agyapong mano ababedi mampanyi wo Ghana na ye say aye bi da ejina ho no mo a ewo ho a ye konko bisa mame nya mafemu de enhwe mame so me ka de sa me so me de no me version no aha na sentra me ka sa de se Kennedy Ohene Agyapong ne nsem bi a o ka no eye nea ono ankasa waye pen anase waye na ekoso mabubo nsem bi so akyerew wo aprobo nimu ama wohunu dentira Quran no sa verse we or trodema Kennedy Ohene Agyapong because oye trustworthy obakaya ebra ye to aba wieye ema NPP ye call opposition in 2024 gap no very clear adebako a yehu ye ene se party no they were supposed to have listened as at the time one Kennedy ababontia or kasa. The party was supposed to have listened to people like Alan Chemantin. The party was not supposed to have spoken against people who have the same bloodline as Kwame Nkrumah or the same bloodline of Kwame Nkrumah. Then you come out and say a lot of things about this man. Now, all because of political party, because on our bemo. And no about one thing that can say, Sa Subaina in Peniophobia for two or Huswa. Kasa Hunubia ne Kachirobi. Grassroots no so ye neglect yomo. Unim sa Ghana ha. Ope aspirant bako. Otumi Kasadema grassroots power Ghana ha ya. When we are talking about all the aspirants, because Bakubi Abba Echem mempese meboni din bebre e dia koho wa bechem you shot 2012 look at the economic lectures. What are you talking about? Fact on fact, digit on digit. 2014 na jinem, 2016 na ese jinem. So we all felt say indeed this is the man we are looking for. And na Kennedy Ohene Agyapong in Sukrenya Reshemu because he is a man of fact. That is why he is trustworthy. On the intro. But at the long run, look at Nano Ohineba PJ Kasafa find X. Kennedy Ohene Agyapong de buy say 1 million vote difference. NPP dema NDC. In 2016, Emma NDC co-opposition for 8 solid years. And it's a 1.7 million vote difference. Just imagine. Yakob by elections, Mienu Ghana ha. All of them this year. Ablekumanov. Historically, Ablekuma is for the NPP. The New Patriotic Party. But again, they see a party no yentie grassroots ye neglect yomo. And this is what Kennedy Ohene Agyapong is talking about. And on the man mo say okasa dodo no. And on the man for e kan sem say oye too strict. It's a nay obi kaso on to abanfa ma Kennedy anasa nipa no. Ono ankasa wa fa ne ho adwen wo kwan bi so. Opeso didi wo baby. Kennedy ba patriotism, you must be part of the development. And was someone so development no be. Look, and then NDC are buying also. But I'm telling you, NPP, say to me ma in kabom eye adwuma. Na say kaya nyina ye ho bom say ye de ahoden ne odo. Eni adwempa void of parochial interest. Ye de ba be di anim na 2028 yakabo mu a me sure say those say NDC are starting here. John Dramani Mahama has started on a very good note. Eya Kennedy beka enya onka eno enama party for ni bi so dwen say or sided with the NDC but yes sir, he is a business minded man. He's straightforward. Don't expect him to have time for gimmicks. When you meet Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, then you ask him as a journalist, Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. Now, so far, how is the campaign? So far, how is it going? You have seen it yourself. You are supposed to go and search. It's then you call him arrogant. Meyama me kasanawa. Aproboni muno. Leader. Bakupa. Otumi babonti. Ebe pachaw. On behalf of the party. Or pachaw on behalf of the country. Ede chere Ghana for. Ede chere delegates say. Yanum. Yajitum say. Yanye ni ye. Yeye mo bone. Yesere mo. About 1 million by elections me historically yare. Now look at what has happened. Now say dia yokotu ye akwatia a swing constituency. Ya to abadema NPP. Ernest. Mr. Ernest nyankopon fa okransie. Ya to abadema no. Afei Mr. Ernest akabebi na sebe wakabebi na ye hwe se ye betumi asa replace ewo akwatia manfo ne se yempe NPP bio enti yempe se yebetie aren't we listening asma miken obi ba twek ade be chena na enam social media no so bon say speculations upon speculations me adi gina ye be twa me because that is the truth I'm talking about. Which MPs have gone to the northern region doing tribal politics over there? Which MPs have gone to the northern region doing tribal politics over there? You are doing tribal politics. For what reason? The people know the quality. Opachaw, say mo fanche ya ye mo bone. Ye wi musika. Ya moamo, ye de mo ye sebe kwase adwuma. Enti yesere mo fa ye bone en fanche yen. Enya nonko hwese waye adwuma biama party waye adwuma bre atim fifire asam mojani na party beba power yaba power wiero afei o contribution or the core party dem no you say a score 0 enka ho bi. How are you going to feel? Enunti ma Delta Force, Delta Security Force, any other groups are now security, internal security groups are now on board party no at all lengths. On a normal day, and can there too, yama me how akumse no, and can you can say ekososa on a normal day. But ekoso saying we have neglected them. Delta Force say, ya withdraw until you bring Kennedy back to the field. We are not going back. We are not coming back to the party. Unless you bring Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. Bring him. Don't let anyone even try to contest him. Wholeheartedly bring him. That this is the candidate we are presenting for 2028. Because what's a kemu what uti baby what it's yaba power no now open security job security job no now ye kira say o chairman our campaign through him and the man president or what's on there no now our catch say I just saw the 12,000 Ghana cedis at the aba. Look at all this. Oh, was that 12,000 Nibianka? Menu was that 12,000 Nibianka? Meba was a one. And then the amount was one. It is an amode. Delta Force say, you come until you bring Kennedy back to the field. We are not coming back to the party. And of course, Kennedy is standing strong. Kennedy is standing strong. I'm going to share video. Wabra. One esunafo north for etwetwe nkomo ensem a wokakere wo yentibra
ayi ebaya me de apacho mienu ene eba ansama masati masem first one me jira MPP anemu e de achopa kesia e ma delegate Russia say lokureni 8 years na be di so no ya ni mo ani ni yie enti ana mo twen aso ndi mesre mo asotwe na amudi amaye no esua wonyansa se yehu se ma kire ye se mo delegate mu niwa party no ye ewie me baya me de apacho mienu ene ba ansana masati masem first one me jira MPB anemu e de achopa kesia e ma delegate Russia say nukureni 8 years na be di so no yani mo ani ni yie enti ana mo twen aso ndi mesre mo asotwe na amudi amaye no esua wonyansa se yehu se ma kire ye se mo delegate mu niwa party no ye
right enti Kennedy Ohene Agyapong PhD ena wote se ode chopper edema delegate a okohia won ewo esunafu north na one won etwetwe nkomo delegate about wa ye kwakoto electoral college no the focus in particular is the delegate and yet like obiado say you can have support but only some power now won't you control about it and to catch a delegate be said or no so catch a delegate be said all person or minor a function a juma he obet to see a dying infrastructure bebre but they will not be functioning any juma obia bia nyuma bebre kofo bia social media account na so bebre dormant omo yusu entu betumi ayesi ho nanso na sa de kro no enye juma. It takes dedication, it takes will, it takes wholeheartedness. Say what do wakuma bi wakuma mu say me pesa me som oman no. I don't want to take anything from the country. Me pesa me som oman no. I want to move this nation forward. Anka Kennedy there when ya ne bibia wie but adentina wasan sorry he obi a wotumi kura rejecting ne salary by coming out here me denounce we salary we there no lie Kennedy Ohene Agyapong oko ase north record owo ho central region oko record da ho ehumi say Kennedy Ohene Agyapong or say I'm coming to turn this nation into an industry where you and I will function, we will work. Ya de yensa be adwuma na yenso yensa etumi akoya no ehia for list no ye be twa edi afim say twam me twam wo Yesu din mu Kennedy Ohene Agyapong ba amen no ye be gi so amen no Kennedy ba e na sanye so no me kire anumu aye ebeba now ya na nkofo bi keka say Kennedy on tibrofo na ye pe obi obetumi akoresa brofo a ye pe obi obetumi akoresa brofo e wa fa okoresa brofo e o den onka e den onka wo hwe me utie me enda nwumre unya ntibi da e den on sanka Kennedy e di kan I express no ho what's parliament over 20 good years I take part in committees including committee on security on na chair and several GNPC were chaired several state institutions and they need him because of the strategy or the bargaining me say economy near poor economy near poor ma suffer 100,000 bebon pie. It will take a dedicated leader, not one who just speaks. No, Alexander Ohene J. Edin Komobi. And I say candidates be asan koboso aspirant. Asan akwa koboso say or say oba power one constituency biano oba appointed nipadu efrim. Tio it is say 1D1F. Tie it is say one constituency $1 million. But I told you anyway, what do you anywhere? I buy no one. But did you see it? Because there is no dedication. But if we want this country to function, bribe also better. Bribe by your church and also better. Now for the year Juma he obian to me Ghana you. But Oma wadre was adia and they were failing. Because America, Dubai, baby almost started. Dubai started as a country. Not Ghana independence. Ye be a new man for free Angola. Go to history records in 1956 move de kono. Our launches our job 600 or to me ye mut bear 300 free muno. Now ye ain't Ghana for ankasa meti hey nanka my employing for free Togo miensa omu ye juma mame because the economy was buoyant. When we talk about buoyant economy, sa economy no on one kasa to me jina no so. That economy doesn't depend on outsiders. It doesn't mean you know the car you can owe, but if you rely on debt, debt no, so what you say by means of borrowing, how will you be able to develop? Meanwhile, look at the number of lands we have. Look at the acres, the sizes of the lands we have. And he said, then I don't really know what you are trying to infer here. Delegate, because Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, if you meet him and you want him to draw closer to you, let him know what you possess, and that is all. It begins from there. On Kasem and sign and for me who Kennedy who asem me who dase Kennedy akasem as retracted. Onyaka se wo eyade de impuntu beba ni panabra bomu a oka on retracted. And I mean him say what's our case your mind no ye to about the man 2026 na se delegate no ko yino as the flag bearer for the new patriotic party we are. After na ye ba be gear towards national. We have a national focus. It is not about English. It is not about certificate. It is not about certificate. No, your friend is 7 biscuits. It is not about 7 biscuits. How many certificate? How many of them have been able to use it productively? What do you call teachers for no children? Catch you. A big certificate. So it's not about certificate, but obviously miss asset nibi. What you not say accurate. About the Drew Homer or Coco employee near or no school Akusiano. That is the kind of economy we want to run as a country. It is a more kind of work for someone. Me pacho response a honso sono or the mamunie. Mama yintimra.
What is happening? About maybe Mama Catcher Canada Japan on top of Odene kwa ontimi nko BBC enko kabrofo ontimi nko IMF enko kabrofo ontimi nko World Bank enko kabrofo. It be English we go talk. It be English we go talk. But you make sure creases you say me my MP 24 years. And the Casa of Parliament. And look like a cement table. Now we know how to sampa. Now we are polling station executive. Officer Agyapong will warm. And until Choboy, I will say, mobile, maybe some question. The country our certificate, brown sound well them. The bizarre certificate outside well them. The cancer will online and some other share Canada. Argentina back and then Ukro Asabi, when you know a Kuma Papa beer, not part of Wood, enemy Woodoti, must sell my daddy, no betty. Nasa the one grain, ethnic or Casa Chirenipa, and Manisa Sana grain, no to Obama MPP. Nanko you may be a part. Now what you want baby BBR, there's a one go school. ko school anybody as ani timi hwe wanim ka kire wo se me post na de amama no enya MPP ntina mtia eish na MPP ma no na ukura sa post no mesramo eni na de eni ene eti mesramo sanko foi abasaba samu tuwa ba mawo na me chama wo kwa ni se otira wasum party na ye for police for ya se want to 20,000 yamfa ya for immigration for want to 30,000 yamfa ya for soldier for want to 30,000 yamfa second vice chairman of a constituency catcher me say minua ama police for abechino adanya recruitment and the catcher me say on for 12,000 akola bi amra enti minua no mamienu and o ma 24,000 cedis and ono so ne babako 12,000 cedis. The 36,000 cedis. Akolano bako kura niwa MPP for FAO. Enti ono ani nua mami ko papa ko. Ni nua no ama police for ebe chire ne se obuno kwasia. What is happening? Eba maybe mama ka chire
eba grammar hun semwa ye kana onza Tanzania umunya president bi na friend Nyerere ne bro fu say tantantan, but that president is one of the best presidents in the history of Tanzania. Oko omwa mamincho differences we na nya ho ntiase yi e wo kasemu no language ye wo brofo kasemu no ye wo English as a second language and English as a foreign language. Ghana, ye use brofo as a second language. Na actually say, ye de communicate more often. Oko schools more and one e de chira de official communication meetings I say ye brofo. And so that is what it means. Eba ye say English, speaking English as a foreign language and not China for no. Now, she countries are the English ayo state language. Na compare our countries no to near use English as a foreign language. Et say make you one can be adriana. Say compare, you just compare Nigeria, compare Ghana, compare Sierra Leone, compare Liberia. How is development in these areas? You use English as a second language. Compared to countries like France, Canada, even our very own South Africa, we use English as a second language. Yes, sir. Afei na me hu say omo kasa no omo ya mane ro mumu. Enti say obi wo Ghana na say English no a second language the man. Na the basic communication ye twi. Na sa nipa no betuma for adwuma tia woka na wasesa me no mienu hyebre ene ya bra boda kropa adeti na yenya so obekọ IMF akoka brofo ho IMF sika se na ekoje ho honom wo bra sa nipa no betumi ama within a year yensa kasa IMF sika no times 3 because ono kasa set pace ono kasa set the trend ada. So it is not about development, it's not about English. Obi de sa discourse no ba hunu se na adwene so na adwene wo fom oya kora kiti onya start ya on second de Ohene Agyapong on te brofo kora na waka chene se on te brofo a wo de nyahwe kona koto ideal milk efa breme okoto ba na waso ki kakra na wo de gu feeding bottle mu de amane so ngen mo guso ya kora se obeka se we nte brofo enti na school for no mo yes and teacher for no punish omo no because wadanfo bi ka se mo brofo na sa wo sere a wo kan wonya perfect. We are all not perfect. Now, let's go to the very important one. We here now, Mrs. Sumi here. Say, you bet me enya nkwa e eduane. Eduane so free efuom. efom so adwuma no eye nipa bi na be kwakoya ye frɛ no kuani na Kennedy Ohene Agyapong kasafa kuayo adwuma ho especially plantain na minim da say plantain yetumi de carpet body ho yetumi de carpet yetumi de ntade. It took Kennedy Ohene Agyapong PhD to explain this to the delegates. Say yetumi de body ho sa de we dia adenti na ye wo mia bi wo Ghana bere bi atwam na obi atwa nefu aba mo hwe body na makotwa ebere no minya obia ma ne meto ebere se kwa wo bere ka ye betumi set up processing agro processing industries e wo mining ye betumi set up proper silos and silos na ya store nyane ni bi Sebeya, Sabreya, Insuno, Ayan Hokatasumu Muaso Bino. This time the weather is unpredictable. Some say Galam say Munjai. Maybe you have been to me Cassayan. Mose Galam say Munjai, climate condition, Sayana Esecono. A combat the DA. And I was say, Anka by this time, on mine, yet to me dream to her, yet to me calculating post harvest losses. Yado in the Bayavia, a castle or mine, Afibia Ebo. Share your imported $3 billion at the back of mine. Please, that be fair to me, be fair to me. Meno Castle to me, I follow your YouTube, no so channel, no dear, get connected. Connected. Send your no. Yeah, the tool screen no so at the amount. Into send a no. Na afedie, why in the South Quine no so at the amount. Oko on more. Now for the wage I will comment na metumi atwa so I can kind of kama at the amount. Na kai say agro processing asema making ye importing ya $3 billion ba o mani mu a wo bra ye won sase dodi okododi a asikuma oko voter region utwam udu asikuma run about before so record soro no ho kwan no so no ofa ayi kwan no so pave kwan no so fact pave kwan no so na wa branch af mu say e do be kokro bi so frem dodi kwano kro be si butcher factory wo ho and there they adani asori bi na ekoso mo ho arentira we don't put these things as part of our interest because yenim say eno Ghana, excuse me, it's a dirty land. Enti bebia efi no no e ho so ne scan wo enti wo sanka by this time Ghana obia to me a billionaire by this time. We are not supposed to be suffering by this time. We are not supposed to be suffering. Kennedy Ohene Agyapong is giving you and I the hope. Say your tuaba at the mano next year January. Now say about Franca 2-4 and now Franca 2 the party now. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Say Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, there is no way. Please look into my eyes. He won't ever disappoint the people of Ghana. We know Kennedy. We are not just talking. Kennedy doesn't just talk. Onye talkative. Onye in some and guguna no nama no me say and me one constituency be me say me nkase obi o kasa bia kasa. Me pacho me fa me nkoto asem. But nyame kan say the man is not a talker. Once uncomfort keka inflation na kaka ho and I see the inflation and I want the way at the buy a policy way the buyer and the much me capitalize on. Kennedy no on the other hand or chira on your person be yama. And to delegate, the future of this country now rests in your hands. Menana any dauso, memma any dauso, menana num any dauso. One kasa when you daso. Say, Obagoko tuoba na abrabono etumya sa odie ya so candidate ni na ahwe. Enti yen test another one na yen for Kennedy numra because already you suffer two humiliating defeat on top of the bigger one. Oh, what you wanna hear? Now you say you from you no so the amount. Just imagine. Sentinel okoda osunsu mukura no da hono mu abonse na wan kasa da hono mu abonse na onsana ba na onsana be so ne hwene because wakai bibi ano odin. We cannot afford to lose 2028 elections. Else, we are coming back in 2032. But Kennedy is bringing hope to the people. Oba be bia nyuma etuafo processing factory. Me say atebubu amanten for yesremo edru call segment na mo fra bra so na mo so bedi adanse e. Starch factory Kennedy ebesi wo honom no. Is it still operational? Nipa do sign na afom wo ho. Na mo di adanse mo aya mo ye adwuma wo Kennedy branches no. Aya na aya asemo. Can't you come out and speak? Nipa wafa enko Ghana fo nko over 7,000 emo majuma etwebika including foreigners. Adentina sanko fo emo frɛ. Mon propagate gospel no. Because it's not about yefu. It's not about yefu. It is about leadership. It is about Ghana. Baby a menyina dru no. Me dwe me ho. Me dwe me dachi. Me dwe me ma ho. Me madachi. It is a media kosa angle no dia. Eni kwan se mi kotie brofosem. E wo se mi tie no the solutions e de breme. Yentie bra na Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. E kasa actual delegate. E de afa ne agriculture ambition. Any plantain asema make kire on yentie bra.
Process body no into powder. And some chen e die with. Na so body e go ho na ebre. Ebiem body yo na nanom anem penfo amoni afi yesusan body bano ana yo na nanom ebol omo boya e fra me baha otretim se wo ko aja okoja wo na ya eno na odiko and there's a technology bano yan tonkini you bet me the pampers, you bet me the tissue, you bet me the toilet roll. Yes. Baby, carpet way. Carpet saha, and the bano. Obia when you mean Biano, young call Uganda, and Kenya, I'm in cultural factories, on the body. I am your car, near to what you know. You're carpet. Ebiem atade we show sa fukuru trade no mo di ye nyina no ebetimi the body aye trade. What is happening in this country? They process the body no into powder and some chen e die with. Na so body e go ho na ebre. Ebiem body yo na nanom anem penfo amoni afi yesusan body bano ana yana nanom ebol omo boya e fra me baha otretim se wo ko aja okoja wo na ya eno na odiko and there's a technology bano yan tonkini e betimi dia pampers you bet me the tissue. You bet me the toilet roll. Yes. Baby, carpet way. Carpet saha. And the bano. Obia when you mean Biano, young call Uganda, and Kenya. I'm in cultural factories, on the body. I am your car, near to what you know. You're carpet. Atade we show sa fukuru trade no mo di ye nyina no ebetimi the body aye trade.
Now me kojo in Sakwa the general Medeo say aside Kennedy tie other aspirants no messages of them. Me ba chance no kan no say what here aside Kennedy Ohene Agyapong o de tie shada analyze other aspirants in the message on them. Ewonia otie sisia no. Wankasa make your judgment out of it. Wankasa make your judgment. Ewo ho. Say ena obe jeje asem we e diafa. Say obia okasa ode pragmatic solutions. Ya kasi pragmatic solutions are me kire ade a oka eno ankasa ye adwuma ma ne ho oh ye fa ne se o mantem na assemblyman aba be kire se nansen menante pa se me hu se obi de obi afanwura wo fam a me chasa dipa ne 10 cedis automatically nkofo be sha se so mu hu a they will start eno so betuma improve measure what the aba as a workforce, as a human being, you must be productive. And this is exactly the person I'm talking about, Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. He is not of theory. Or no baka theory. What was Kennedy? Kennedy Ohene Agyapong now ko theory acheno. Kennedy, I think say you to me the Falcon's theory no eye juma because Falcon's theory nature say o de CD no ekwakoshe gold mu a gold no to me stabilize by 2.3%. Into do 3.3% I bet you me say now fe dey work invest. Oh, he doesn't believe in that bullshit. Excuse my language. What Kennedy believes in, and he said, if there is a debt and we need that money, let us create a mechanism where you be generate this cano. You be generate income no na e dey impuntuo abaya brabum. At this moment, we cannot rely on any other person. We cannot rely on anyone. Yet to me find home to obiaso or my name sesia because impenyufo abako na omo disappointed. Impenyufo je kufuo eba beye na femu de former president. Obeye bi wantumi anya ni nyina because nipa de untumi nya ni nyina eno so onya no criticism. Ono ode ya lolo bus by NHIS ni ka kan ho no o ma ya adapted the Palermo Act eketeli eye law ebo ma ene mema nyina ho ban free sexual intimacy ni na sefo no by force eto obeye na femu de but when to me anya ni nyina Professor John Evans Fifi Atanos, the former president wenya the baby collect obeye bua wetumi anya ni nyina Rollins yenya bibi criticizing no enu ti na ma NPP boycotted the parliamentary elections in 1992 eti na ye wo bibi wo honom. So every government has their own lapses, their test your mahwe. But I'm telling you sir, we are talking about an outstanding leader bia wakoye no ho se nyame ketwa e wasasi so okasa enye so ntwa no mu untu ni status anka me pacho me kam me nyane mu half kakra bia anka the whole Ghana anka the whole wiase betinka enye the whole world me the near the whole wiase ka the whole wiase betinka. But look at the way he addresses matters. If it is relevant, bring it on, but he will not stand for bullshit, and he is very outstanding. Onu shia eyeniede improve to be brand mine. Nade emfaso de be brawo ni pada sani minum ye ni abrabo. We are delegates na se wutie mi a hwe o mantem a wutim. Hwe suwa Ghana fosu sesia adentira enne John Dramani Mahama the president essay hate speech. What be create hate speech on social media no be chwatum. Now so yama kwa Kelvin Taylor, yes senior Kelvin Taylor. Any other sister stations for my anymore. Amu to me sorry kassetia. Penin bia wo manimu at any time. Kenny Jonas or to me yes animano. And then e dia yon. Omo di man penina da ekufo do atem ba umi atem ministers ni edi o matem no. Then e dia yon. If we want to put a stop to this, then if you are creating a resetting agenda, truly, if you are truly resetting the country, then you must reset it internationally too. Those who are perpetrating those kind of things, because Chairman Abuanya Yachina Tumuno, it is a form. You bet me I say a form of political witch hunting. Those say Papa ni some yen foso, but it is a form of political witch hunting. After flock it can't say munu wabontia. Na mampenyi on kohwehwe omachira kwan na Ghana ha o tatan kofo a. What are we trying to say? Now yensha video now dentira mechira o say Kennedy Ohene Agyapong enkwane candidate e wo se minumienu edinechi wo ma yehwembra
Joey ma mentwuma dwene emma bibiso mentwuma dwene aba bibiso afamu nyina mo ho mo misa ho se ukoto aba ama obi agana fo se mo de ne ba ye ba to ama mo an mo breki 8 mo se 300 cedis ya mfa mawo enu ntiro wankoto aba wanwene ye wiye two wa uji sikano a ukoto aba sikano edia pa na otumi ye ya emfaso aba ho a ene ewo opposition. Ask yourself me America kosia ni say ye petumi dia mesram delegates enye enesika me di ba mamo no ene ba magana fo nyina hwe ho ato aba amaye me no Ghana fo nsamo amuka say somebody Canada Agyapong ba ye ba to aba mamo okodwom ye Canada Agyapong otibasim ye Canada Agyapong otitrodrom Canada Agyapong biaba Canada Agyapong ahimfie Canada Agyapong asori dem Canada Agyapong efe ebiem na ope party ma ebiem na epe na me research bi wa ha go so delegates mo ya mo wanwa na me ntumofo afutu a media me pam cho na me dia mama se ewi ase ya de yawo na anyo ya de yawo faye ewi ase ya de yawo na anyo ya de yawo faye motia asuma masum MPP party na party ba power na wo paduma maoba sa me koyi on baba abaka kiram samuntu aba mawo sa kofo ya na ka kira wo se uni certificate enye party ntini e wa ha choboyi bibi some question mobile hey obi bisa mo certificate mobile hey obi ka kira se kofeli online anza no be share Canada Japan ye kama wo kura wo MPP and say party ba asum party na ye police recruitment na ye jo 20,000 asa anya fawba enti anyamoya no ya samu na wonim mami media meka no kura chero no kura ni se why wagin say o koto aba etia Canada Japan wa na chese pesa MPP eba power the organ of force Canada Japan wa no mo pe na mangini enko bibi so ya to aba January 2026 aba wo beto so one to a man Canada Japan wa Ghana for pe no mo di abufuo akoto abetia ya you are talking of 2028 it's not true you are talking 2032 na your opposition bosumu nwatwepani won ya no pa ye ma ho ya no pa ye your opposition bosumu nwatwe party no akọ ba elections mienu wo mo anya sika anko ba election am ya lose mesremo mama mi anya ye ho ni ye ho abro
right enti ye papa Kennedy ena yetse ne nkano na nesa mo kan ye no yese asempa etia hwese wa ye adwuma ma party na ope bibi ope offer every penny bi ho na yese fasika pudo bi a wankasa onim se ebeteku be 100 years ansa wanya bi yese fabra but memo akonya minim se onso wo twen se obefre abadwumedie no so na wabekere wadwen mi wi a video ba ko bi wo ho a mebo akyerɛ na yɛde dwumadie no abewie ɛno nti numbers a wobɛtumi afrɛ afa so ano pay enwumre abaso 059 1228584 059 1228585 020 8440943 ofra baswa na wakyerɛ wadwen kama saa kwan no so na menu mienu ekoyenim eno nti Kennedy ho ensem no oyɛ delegate na sɛ ndɛ nwumre wutiemi a recommend mamma obi embegina Ken echi after second efi woncha akono no be kan sem emfengu trim because yehunu bi da eno nti sɛ if even kura no se si a mo se ma yefa Ken ma now who else also no alternative what I say so Kennedy Ohene Agyapong is the way Ghana is looking for me pacho Fred ube to me after lines no yeah only my first caller we didn't maybe afraid free the pacho am say online no e breaky
hello
yeah hello yeto nkapa we didn't maybe afraid free
we didn't be
yo Emmanuel yentio
abacho yemo Sabio Waka Alpha Wooly to censor Abate.
Me pacho Daniel Ohuka Krana or their San Fred Brass why now say network no ending boy me pacho we didn't maybe afraid free right Oma oneso kakrama mi anke be me de pa yeni nkomo right yo yentu aso
the empire bar yeah but delegate in which atu abana eden ama na yotu re fatela ama entity sanye fadi ya yedi ngari ya na yeah the to and yet the I am the delegate. The delegate is so much and I got na me yeah father I want to go there 2020 here so it's okay not a cent or another time don't last year I told my this is next year 2028 to
right me that's pass offer bass you na identity line no so I she me ba cho wodi ni be afraid free
hello
right yentio
pacho Kennedy about Anna the support in the bar now education and sana here the atra baban could we have the support them the forget you almost education to be education and what minister say article the government and the parliamentarians it is said instead of 134 you're looking for yeah or more you know about this time around the trouble Kennedy Agyapong no about what man and Asia
right me that's a pass offer about you media so me ba cho wodi ni be afraid free Nana yenti ofi Kumase
Ghana de the Kennedy Bantaman Kenyan
right me that's a pass offer basso and then you be nana good evening
good evening
we didn't be afraid free
the office or the post office commercial or the post office post office
right yetio me pacho o share ya obetumi akọ your YouTube no so no wakoja comment ho no na afede me hu ne abiko line no so a shepa right me ba cha yenti o get connected yenti o
Patrol me did the possess someone a pretty man cransho. I still have a packet of the egg canody and one if a packet of the canon. Delicate, no, so many of what they say. And Tina, the Umbaco could discuss no matter about no matter here. Any woman from any person. Men Tina, the Umbaco discuss no matter no matter position. And Tina, the Umbaco comment no matter position. No person to about. No power there, and no problem back in the compare coach.
Right, but that's a power. Get connected.
Hello?
Yeah. Maybe I'll free if you knew Dean.
Hello?
Yeah, it's you.
My plan is to put you.
Right, it's you. Menu mi enu ba be ye eyi bi na waje mi so ne ato ankomo no so me ka get connected and waje mi so obi anya obi a what you say aha enti get connected
Obi anya
obi a ye ni nkomo
minya je tiene se MPP afi yihan kabumo yihan kabumo minya yihan kabumo lemo se Nina ye party ma ade ye be sire ni se ye ko about so a mama ma ye ni di a matem na ade ehia me pa no ni di a ho e kan ni di ba ye ye obodo dia e fi se ni ye party ba ye be support no
right that's it yeah. Right enti me ba so fra ba so a me de be je get connected na waje me so obi anya obi a sa kwan no so ene be kono kola wa homa no so a get connected
obi anya
yeah obi anya obi a ye ni nkomo
because of free ejuma ko ane almost from prince na family say Agyapong na say the family that need to be into so mo for about me abade to your don't say about Mama Kotuma. Bad things next year I'm here. Only can be Japan, but the Toma can be Japan, no, I see the child.
Right. Next call our man so get connected. I went to me engine so but what they are fair brass so now so betchere wa dream was our coin so 059 get connected.
Obi anya
obi a yenko.
Hello?
Yeah, obi anya obi a yenko.
Me kasefra sante mampon.
Right.
Me say no. The mpanimfo na ye no. Me dadere wa me tiase. Ada na ye yetimamun mam. De ye mpa kitna de mpanimfo na pempo so be she kon dia. Mpanimfo na hwe honi yi. No mo makamra. Ni na timfa support meta MPP na MPP tim na power na kitsa ye mpena kinchom som de ba yen akwai so fa so beto aba
right but that's a pa delegates ba ko na afra ba so no right yeah that's it yo next caller get connected obi anya obi a yentini a wokan
but javo kan de on man amukan kana bi yetuma o yetuma pa aba me ka de yela tombo
right yen twa so sa kwan no so get connected. Get connected. Get connected. Now what you so obi anya obi a what you say? Right. Get connected.
Obi anya obi a.
Obi anya obi a yenti woka. Yenti woka.
Me de no na mo ka se kaso.
Right, na yenti o.
Kakra mzini akane se party na ngaza. Ye mpeni fona na ma imwatete. Entino second na bebo seba o miana bebo. here and say, your baby or my name is happy. And you know, Baumia or baby, your mechanism but one and shabby.
Right. Right. But that's a pa. I feel to me and fa of phobia bro a bio ahana. Brother my kwima ya did you made na about a way. But min jaw sakwa. Kai national so mama say you made the production crew no very tight. Na in Chiakese and confirm Ohene ba PJ. Na minye hu messages no inti yeah inti yanko enim sa kwan no so na me hwe me messages wa ha emfa emau na wabo moden ahye no so say production team ni na crew ni are very solid. In fact ejuma omo bon ha no 24/7 very very tough. What I say Mickey Boy Darling wa ha Sly so wom sound so na Bossman Swale ene nia ye nua baba ko ye dofo ba ko sweetheart una on lady no I say me enya interest kakra wom na mahwe ya the way Mickey Boy Darling esi hwe me ni media mahwe ya na sutro bi o de bebo me ha sei no na for me Inshira Agyapong 14 years and Asada Kwame Teku Agyapong 11 years inside the Ekwape minuanom in the rete okay in the ukete no I just so me bale. It means how are you, then you respond I'm fine, you understand, right? So kudos to you. Now to Ebenezer Duan so Diaba, so watching you live from Washington, good job bro, so thank you very much for watching us from Washington. Where is Samuel Akomia on also the Abase. Hello Nana, I'm connected. Please tell Kennedy Agyapong to focus on the delegate and the register. Well, because at point it's very important for him to win. Still no Ken, no vote. Where free Nana upon TV no the Abase Ken Ohene Agyapong will be sworn in as president of the Republic of Ghana on January the 7th, 2029. Inshallah, it will come to pass. Where if Francis Adai or say let Ken be Ken. Upon Nana upon Sunday about okay, also there no. Grant George or say incoming president, Honorable Ken. God bless you. Right. And I think say messages no bana eguso eba but yen to me and kind nyina sa nyame yadomu a me pacho Ken ewo message we edema menu mienu ye besenhia makra
Ghana for if they choose obi a owo nimdie edi bepu Ghana ama emrantie ne mabawa mugina ha munya adwuma nya no anya adwuma ye